Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum. Testing, sound check, sound check. Alright, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya nak jodoh Coach Zuhri ingin bantu anda dapat perkahwinan yang berkat, bahagia dengan ta'aruf yang halal. Tak halal tak payah buat. Alright, so topik kita agak berat and right now topic is very heavy. So it will or might trigger emotional trauma. Okay, if it is, stop listening. But if it's a good catharsis tu meluahkan perasaan, so you can identify and label what your past experience, that might be a good thing for you. So manage this warning. This is for you to use, but at your own discretion. Kena pandai-pandai guna ilmu sebab ni mungkin bangkitkan memori silam yang pedih. Kenapa nak share ni adalah sebab mungkin benda ni pernah berlaku kat you, kan? Dan supaya benda ni tak berlaku lagi. Tak kecundang, tak terciduk lagi. Kalau ni belum pernah terjadi kat you, this is a warning so that it does not happen to you, insyaAllah. Okay, so topik kita malam ini adalah emotional abuse from bad boys. Okay, bad girls also do this also, but you know, let's keep the conversation focused. And okay, boleh saya nak jodoh Coach Zuhri, nak share, boleh. Okay, so okay, so past few nights kita dah share about, you know, bad boys, red flags, bahayanya bad boys, for you to avoid. And then a sister, she WhatsApp me. I can't put it on screens, but I tak sempat minta her permission, but I can just basically read it out. And she said that listening to me the past few nights, kan, after listening to me the past few nights, dia cakap, dia cakap on WhatsApp regarding the red flags apa semua. Basically, this is yang dia cakap, this is what she WhatsApp to me. Betul apa red flags coach cakap itu. Itulah yang saya lalui sebelum ini, berhubungan tak ada hala tuju. Saya jaga the guy supaya hubungan ini bertahan. Tut-tut, saya yang makan hati dengan sikap dia. Okay. And dengar celoteh Encik Zuhri sampai menangis. Okay, maybe you can turn the volume down. You know, I know that's not what you mean, but she's referring to the sharing lah about the bad boys and emotional abuse and the red flags. She's been through it, and it brought up some emotions. So fair warning, okay, fair warning. This might bring up some emotions, and at the same time, this might be you. This might be you being the bad boy, okay? And bad boy or bad girl, okay? Girls do this too, boys do this too, just generally being naughty. Not just naughty. This hurts people emotionally, psychological abuse, all right? And so, you know, the sister, she said, can relate. She's thinking back about the hubungan yang lampau yang telah melukai dia. So she's hurt. InsyaAllah she's recovering. Hopefully kita ambil iktibar supaya tak terjadi lagi. Okay, boleh? So that's why I'm sharing this, supaya you tak kecundang, tak terciduk. I hope that's the right word. So this doesn't happen again. This is a warning punya discussion. So this does not happen to you again. Alright? Okay. So welcome on Instagram, welcome Telegram, welcome on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Alright, cool. Alright, so kita sambung. Malam ni nak share more checklist of emotional abuse in detail, okay? Alright. We've covered a lot of context past few nights, but tonight is more on the emotional abuse. The other nights we shared on emotional unavailability, and tonight is about emotionally abusive checklist. So if you feel these things, if this is things that are affecting you, and it is high possibility that you are in an emotionally abusive relationship. Why I'm sharing this, I tak nak ni terjadi kat you. I Kalau ni, if you are in a relationship that is like this, get out. Get out of it. Huh? Coach suruh break up? Well, if you're being emotionally abused, is it healthy for you? No, it's not healthy for you. Do you think he'll be a good husband if he's physically, emotionally abusive? Ya, sila fikirkan sendiri. Okay? And I'll tell you why. For someone like you, usually women who are empathic, empath women, rasa I have to rescue this guy. I have to save this guy. And he's so down, depressed, and he's such a mess. I have to rescue him and fix him. I have to, um, this is my female voice. I have to. His wife doesn't appreciate him. His wife doesn't give him what he needs. So I can be there and rescue him. So it's easy to fall into this trap. Okay. All right. So, this kind of abuse, you may call it mental abuse also. It is something that can sneak up on you when you become more entrenched. It's too late. You're already in it. Then you realize, oh my God, I'm in an abusive relationship. You won't realize that this is already happening to you right now until it's too late. Okay, so I'm warning you right now. This is probably happening to you, or this has happened to you. Don't let it happen again, right? Inshallah. So because I want you to be a well-balanced client of mine, if you want to be my client, if you want me to help you cari jodoh, if you want to. If not, tak nak, tak apa. Okay, kau tak nak, tak apa. But at least you get out of this emotional abuse cycle, and I nak you find a well-balanced spouse supaya you boleh membina, menzahirkan generasi yang soleh dan solehah, dan membina umat yang baik. Alright, so cool. Let's rock and roll. Alright, so what does emotionally the abuser do? Basically, one of it is they try to control the emotion, try to control the information available. Okay, they won't let you listen to voice of reason. They won't let you listen to your family, friends yang trying to talk sense into you. Okay, this may not be you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your sister who has an emotionally abusive boyfriend, or your friend. Can doesn't have to be you. Okay, one way to be objective about this is to think this is someone else. Oh, my sister is her boyfriend, or my brother's girlfriend is emotionally abusive, trying to pisau cukur him, this kind of stuff. All right. So the information they try to control, they try to manipulate the viewpoint, your sister's viewpoint, and their sense of reality. And like yesterday I shared about gaslighting. It usually contains strong emotionally manipulative themes intended to make your sister, not you, patuh arahan, obedient to him. All right. And usually it leads to convincing whatever it is the victim's fault. Your sister's fault, never him. Dia semua betul. Right? Manipulates reality sampai the fault is actually to the victim. He will look super shiny, idolized person, Adonis. And which is making whoever his victim yang nampak salah lah kan. Okay, so and very good. At the same time, it causes your sister, not you, your sister, to doubt your own memory, to doubt her memory, her perception or sanity, which means they are being gaslighted. Like we mentioned yesterday, gaslighted. Macam, no, I didn't do that. You did that. Kan? I didn't do that. You did that. You made me do this. you no, you're wrong. They tukar you punya sanity, punya reality. Salahnya is the victim. That's how they manipulate the reality. All right, and occasionally, the abuser might give um, throw you a bone lah sekali-sekala, macam conditioning kan. Abuse, reward. Abuse, reward. What does that mean? Conditioning is sekali-sekala he's been abusive all this while. Sekali-sekala dia bagi hadiah, kan? Dia puji, love bomb, bagi love bomb as in macam, oh, shower you with so much love and adulation. Lepas tu continue that cycle of abuse. So, because instinctively the abuser knows the cycle so that you don't completely break, kan? Macam getah, rubber band. Yeah, he's just taking my daughter's face mask. Kalau dia tarik kan, it'll break. Jadi dia let go, lepas balik. Oh, puji. Tarik, stress you out, piss you off, drive you crazy. Then let you go. Okay, puji, kan? So you don't break instantly. So he can keep you in that cycle and roller coaster as long as he wants. Okay, and but this is generally the dynamic of and the cycle of abuse. It's just it's they instinctively know how to play you, okay? Your sister, not you. And sometimes when they make a mistake and they tak dah kantoi sangat, they just excessively sincerely apologize, kan, to keep up with the drama, to keep up with the show. Memang excessively apologize for that. Whether he sincerely apologize or not, that is a totally different story. All right, he doesn't want to let go of his victim. He likes the sense of control, the leverage, the game, not you. He cares about the game and the control, not you. Okay, so and at the same time, he tries to convince you that you don't deserve better. You don't deserve better. Okay, contoh, the few months back, there was this sister. She messaged me. She said that she is involved in a relationship with a married man for 2 years. She wants to break up, and this guy, she's afraid to break up with him. Every time she tries to break up, he gets physically violent, tendang-tendang, baling barang. Okay, so far belum tendang dia lagi lah. Not that she told me. So his message was basically, you nak lari mana? He told her, you nak lari mana? You ingat orang lain nak kat you, macam tu, kan? Gila tak? You do you think you want to stay in that relationship? Do you want to stay in a relationship? I hope you don't. Unless you're a masochist, okay? You suka didera, all right? Let's not go into that, okay? But his justification is, I'm trying to help you. Doing this is helping you. He tries to frame it that way. And then his excuse is, oh, my wife dengan I tak bersefahaman, my wife tak nak intim bersama, I no longer love my wife, she's no good to me, kan? There are always these standard excuses. These are the generally theme of excuse that they have. All right. So I'll just give you a list. Please write this down. Okay. The number one. Okay. If the man you're seeing displays even a handful of this items or feature or signs, you are most probably in an emotionally abusive relationship. All right. So, okay. All right. Thank you for joining. All right. Write this down, please. All right. He humiliates you or embarrasses you. Well, he maybe not publicly, maybe in private, or maybe even in public, kan? And humiliates you in a way macam, no, you're not worthy. Orang lain tak nak kat you, kan? He humiliates you. Siapa lagi yang nak kat you? I dah ambil kegadisan you. Siapa lagi yang nak kat you, kan? You dah bagi kegadisan you kat I. So, too late. I own you now. Okay. Humiliates you, owns you. Um, and he has a constant supply of put down. Ada je dia nak bantai you. Ada je bullet dia nak jatuhkan you, perasaan you, marah you, and uh, making you feel you're not worthy, making you feel you tak mencukupi, making you feel no one else will want you. Okay. He is also hypercritical. Hypercritical. Semua benda dia boleh kritik to keep you in on that leash. The criticism is a leash to keep you down. It's a leash to keep you down, and it's a leash that he controls. How he controls hypercriticalism, hypercritical, being hypercritical lah. And he refuses to communicate. He won't talk about his emotions, and everything discussion is just surface level, very surface level. Dia tak nak communicate about emotions, his hope and dreams, about the future with you, nak ke mana, kan. Janji nak kahwin tapi tak kahwin, janji dia nak divorce wife dia tapi dah 2 tahun dah, macam that case dia dah 2 tahun dah tak divorce lagi, kan. Excuse macam-macam, cakap bini dia evil lah dan sebagainya, tapi itu untuk meraih simpati, sahaja. So but she keeps at first she fell for it, but until she realized that she was already in too deep and she's already there in the cycle with someone's husband. And okay, either, and then another red flag is he ignores or exclude you from a discussion, from knowing certain things, being aware, or being for example, he dia pergi jumpa her parents. Contoh pergi jumpa her parents, jumpa your parents without you, right? And talk to your friends without you, kan? And talk to your friends, cakap, girlfriend aku ni dah gila lah. Kau cakap dengan dia, he gangs up everyone around you, your family, your friends, macam, to follow his way of thinking, to follow his reality. So he excludes you in that conversation yang you ni. He basically trying to convince them that no, you ni tak waras, and dia ni lah seorang je yang boleh rescue you. Alright, so dangerous, these people. He clearly has an extramarital affair because, well, his wife doesn't know about it or not know about it, but he's with you. What does it show about his integrity? What does it show about his character as a husband? If he can cheat on you, cheat on his wife, why not on you also? Tu tak? Right? And he engages in provocative behavior with the opposite sex. Generally, always very, very flirty, and then you get anxious, macam you tanya, siapa perempuan tu? Tak ada. Kira kawan je. Minah tu tudung labuh, kan? Mana apa-apa. Okay, I'm not making this up, okay? This is from the cases that's been told to me. There's this sister I'm coaching, her past experience, dia dah tunang, and then the guy cakap, when she asked who is that girl, and then dia cakap, tak ada apa-apa, just rakan sekerja je, kan? Just rakan sekerja, and mana apa-apa dengan dia tudung labuh, okay je dia was just doing work, kan? So that was his excuse. And then few weeks after that, dia putuskan tunang without even talking to her, and a week after putus tunang, I think she saw pictures of him with the girl tudung labuh. So I'm not saying nothing against tudung labuh, okay, bagus tudung labuh, but I think tudung labuh tu girl tu pun termakan trap of emotionally abusive person, of a bad boy, okay, and then she called lah. This sister that I'm coaching ni, let's just say her name is Siti. Okay, I'm just a generic name, no one particular. Siti called her ex-fiance punya mother Cakap, "Aunty ni kenapa ni? Cakap nak putus sebab tak whatever reason, and tapi rupanya ada orang lain." Kan? Lepas tu, what happened after that was the girl tudung labuh tu called her and cakap dia dah putus dengan ex-fiancé dia. It's like, man, this is so complicated. When so much drama, I know what you want. What you want is just perkahwinan yang berkat, kan? Tak nak drama-drama ni. But bad boys will create all this drama. Bad boys will make your life hell. Yeah. So that's where bad boys come and go from, and they will drive you nuts. So siapa yang malu? Semua orang malu. Mak dia, girl tudung labuh, this city pun malu, kan? That's what they do. That's the effect that they have on the people around them. Stay away. Like I wrote down here, emotionally abusive. Get out. Get out. Get out now. But try to get out as smoothly as possible, because there are some cases macam the girl yang involved with someone's husband tu, he can be physically violent, and he can be physically violent. Crap, and dia dah cakap, you nak lari mana, kan? Siapa lagi yang nak kat you? Bahaya. And then just a few nights ago, I share from my friend Syed Azmi punya page, where this girl told a story. That guy has, what he has done, bila dia mengamuk, kan, dia cakap nak break up, or nak mengamuk, that guy mengamuk, trash her shop, kedai dia hancur, throw things kat kedai dia. That's a place where she works, her business, kan. And dia takut lah, she's being emotionally hostage, becoming an emotional hostage to his threats. Why? Sebab that guy threaten nak bagi tahu kat family this girl that dia dah ambil kegadisan. Like, so, and he's also physically violent, and he has a blackmail, and the girl tengah scared. Yeah, so do it carefully, alright? Because there's a physical threat right there. So be careful. Don't even come close to bad boys. I know bad boys are exciting, and bad girls are also really exciting. I know. I've been there. She drove me nuts, okay? Man, I mean, after I got out of the relationship, I was like, oh, thank God I dodged a bullet. Okay, so stay away from bad boys, stay away from bad girls. And ngok betul aku ni dulu. Okay, sambung. Sebab dulu tak tahu red flag, green flag, dulu tak tahu jahil dating apa bahaya dia. Sekarang, dulu tak ada siapa nak explain, kan, ta'aruf halal tu apa dia. And one day my friend told me what is ta'aruf halal, and it's like, how come no one told me this before? Aku dah kecundang dah 10 tahun, habrik. Rupanya dalam Islam dah ada set of instructions on how to get married, the berkat way, the halal way, the efficient way, tanpa habrik. So there's this thing called ta'aruf. How come no one told me? Kat sekolah dulu, sekolah kelas kafah dulu, no one told me. Society never told me, parents never told me, nobody told me. Last. Good thing my friend, I have good friends, knowledgeable friends yang ada ilmu, bagi tahu what is ilmu ta'aruf. Itulah benefit berkawan dengan orang yang berilmu, kan? And someone who cares, ada ilmu, someone yang someone who has knowledge, and someone who cares. Those are the type of friends. A friend who cares about your life, your path to Jannah, kan? Kawan yang nak sama-sama ganding bahu pergi ke Jannah, insyaAllah. So those are friends. These are friends yang nak berganding bahu ke Jannah, right? That's a friend. That's a brother right there. Okay? Bukan ajar benda mengarut. Tak. That's not really a friend. Tengoklah mengarut macam mana. Okay, alright, so yeah, orang yang mengarut, they're fun, but is he gonna, berganding bahu to take you to Jannah? No, these are not friends. Friends yang want to take you to Jannah together when you're down. It's okay. I'm here with you. Ingat Jannah, but I'm here to listen. Don't do anything stupid. All right. Talk to me. I want to help. Macam that's a friend, right? Fokus kat Jannah. Fokus keredaan Allah. All right. Okay. So sambung checklist. He frequently uses sarcasm and unpleasant voice. Macam, you ke you nak break up dengan I? Siapa nak kat you? Kan? I don't know why that voice came up. Unpleasant voice or sarcasm, or macam, ulah berani ke you nak tinggalkan I? Kan? You ingat tu siapa? Ingat you siapa nak tinggalkan I? Siapa nak kat you? Kan? Ada ambil kegadisan you nak buat apa? Kan? Nanti boyfriend baru you find out, you nak lari balik kat I kan? Macam tu lah. So siapa suruh you? Dia cakap macam tu lah. Contoh, okay? Contoh. He also displays, next red flag, of emotional. This is a checklist of emotional abuse. Okay, he displays unreasonable jealousy. Jealous dia memang gila babeng because he wants to control you. And kalau you cakap dengan another guy pun, walaupun office mate biasa-biasa, just because it's work, you need to talk to another guy, kan? And dia jealous gila babeng, mengamuk, baling barang. You cakap dengan uncle jual roti pun tak boleh cakap dengan uncle jual roti tu, roti gardenia, kan? Tak boleh. Dia cakap control you gila-gila because he's afraid to lose his control over you, kan? Because he lives for that control. His sense of identity is because to have that control. Holding that leash is what makes him feel important. Alright? Understand? Holding that leash on you makes him feel validated as a man, as a human being. So that leash that she's holding on you is what makes him feel important. All right? It's not love. Love is just a tool of communication for him. That leash is what's important to him. Okay? Listen, that leash is important to him. Leash. I don't have a leash. I have a back scratcher. Macam that whip. That whip is what's important to him. Sorry, my back scratcher. Anywho, okay, so another checklist that you need to be aware of is he exhibits extreme moodiness. Sangat moody, kan? Tiba-tiba dia hidup dalam blues. Tak ada siapa nak kat dia. You ni tak nak cinta dia secukup-cukupnya. Cinta you tak cukup untuk dia. Jiwang gila babeng gila babeng, kan? Hidup tu macam just macam aku hidup dalam blues, tak ada siapa yang nak kat aku. And then you pun pergi pujuk kat dia, I love you, saya hidup semati dan sebagainya. Tak ada macam tak ada, kan? I sanggup renangi lautan api untuk you, tapi you pergi layan pakcik jual roti tu. Kan? Contoh. Alright. Okay. Another checklist is he makes mean jokes or constantly makes fun of you. Kan? Macam like I mentioned tadilah, macam oh, you tinggal kat I. Okay, fine. Haha, kelakarnya you ni, you're so funny, kan? Nanti that guy gelak kat you, that guy dah tahu you dah tak ada kegarisan you nak buat apa? Yeah, you coming back to me, kan? Ha. Macam tu. Alright, puts you down. Or another checklist, he says macam ni, I love you but I nak kulit you putih lagi. I love you but I nak you kurus lagi. I love you but I nak you tinggi lagi. I love you but you have to listen to me, obey me. I love you but you have to stop listening to your family and friends. They're talking crap. Okay, don't listen to them. Kan? I love you but you have to listen to me and only me. Right? Okay, why I mentioned I love you but you have to putih lagi is because I'm coaching a few sisters yang cakap, fiancé dia cakap, okay lepas nikah nanti, lepas kahwin nanti, I nak you putihkan kulit you macam influencer. Dia ingat you ular ke apa boleh tukar-tukar kulit kan. Pergilah kahwin influencer tu kan, pergilah kahwin bedak. uh, Kahwin bedak kan, dia jatuh dalam bedak tu lain cerita lah kalau dia dilahirkan dalam bedak. So alright, so I know I'm not laughing, I'm exasperated because this I hear this so many times from different women. I love you but I love you but you have to stop your doing your masters. Yeah, I love you but you stop doing your doctorate. I love you but you have to stop working and do as I say. Kan? Is that love or threat? Kan? Is that love or threat? Big difference. Kan? If you want to continue working and he will discuss with you open and lovingly, kan? If that's what you want, discuss it. Not threateningly like this. I love you but kan? Okay, so next checklist is he says things like if you don't change, I will leave you. If you don't putih lagi, I will leave you. If you don't tinggi lagi, I will leave you. If you don't pakai seksi lagi, I will leave you. If you don't, you know, talk, if you talk to pakcik jual roti tu, I will leave you. Conditional, super conditional, kan? Super conditional yang tak munasabah, right? So has that happened to you? I hope not. If it has, maybe it's time to get out. Maybe it's time to get out. Okay? Apa ni? Itu kan cari jodoh suruh orang break up. Well, you're in an abusive relationship. Why do you want to stay? Kan? Okay. You want to be my client, don't want to be client, fine. Get out of an abusive relationship for your own sake, not just your sake, your future children juga. Do you want your future children to have a father like this? Okay, someone emotionally abusive? Tak nak kan? Tak nak kan? And you nak husband yang cinta Allah, yang berakhlak, yang beragama. Sebab you pun nak cinta Allah yang beriman, berakhlak, beragama, yang boleh sama-sama berganding bahu ke jannah Allah. So boleh lead your children jadi soleh dan solehah untuk juga ke jannah Allah. That is what marriage is for. It's not just you and him. No, it's not. It's not just you and him, romantika. No, it's not. It's more than that. It's for your jannah. Marriage is about creating your jannah, mendapatkan keredaan Allah. That is the purpose of marriage. Yeah? The big picture of marriage. It's not just big wedding. Tak, wedding is just a ceremony. Everyone will show up, makan, balik. That's it. And too many people put in too much stress on wedding and not marriage. Too much money is spent on wedding and not marriage. Too much attention is spent on wedding, not marriage. Too many things invest on wedding, not marriage. Tak salah wedding you besar within moderation and within what you can afford, kan? So focus on marriage, and marriage focuses on Allah. Allah, number one. Focus on number one, not you, not him. Allah, number one. Okay? Right? Alah, ingatkan ustaz. Dia ingat dia ustaz ke? Suruh orang ingat kat Allah. Tukang cari jodoh ni perasan lah. So ingat cakap pasal Tuhan je. Habis tu dah kita hidup berpaksikan Allah, bertakwa kat situ kan. Itulah panduan kita, itulah direction kita, itulah where we focus on, kan. Tiba-tiba keluar suara biawak. Biawak, siapalah tukang cari jodoh ni perasan dia ustaz ke apa ke? Janggut sejemput. Alright, so tiba-tiba just reflecting suara biawak kan. Biawak tu orang yang macam, you know, netizen yang macam nothing better to do Even a good message pun tak boleh terima. You know what, just digress sikit. Orang yang tak boleh terima message yang baik, they have issues. They have other issues, whatever other issues, sebab dia tengah down. Bila orang tengah down, for whatever reason, they cannot terima message yang baik. Semua benda dia nak outward and project to other people. Salah orang lain. Dia tengah down, they won't accept a good message. Message yang betul. So, it happens. I'm not offended. So, but I am entertained by biawak punya messages. Alright, so semoga semua orang dapat hidayah lah, kan? Kita share benda yang daripada Quran, Sunnah, and benda yang baik. Kita share je, tak nak ikut tak apa. Okay, so next thing on the checklist is he exhibits domination and control. Cakap, I'm the alpha, kan? I'm the alpha, you do as I say. Semua dia je, just dia seorang je yang betul. And it's a sign of a bad boy, or some sort potential emotional abuse, or definitely emotional abuse. In marriage, it is, yes, husband is the leader, but based on cooperation, based on codependence, kan? Kalau macam dalam solat pun lah, dalam makmum kan, seorang isteri, kalau suami tu silap baca, dalam makmum tu isteri boleh betulkan, betul tak? Tapi isteri pun kena ada ilmu lah untuk betulkan si suami. Kalau si suami tu silap baca dalam makmum, betul tak? So that's why you need ilmu. You nak betulkan orang, you pun perlu ilmu, kan? So in marriage, yes, you have the right to betulkan your leader. You have the right. Dalam makmum pun macam tu, alright? Tengah solat pun you boleh betulkan, right? Okay, boleh? Okay. So, and okay, another way he manipulates you is he withdraws affection. Macam, dia tak setuju dengan you, dia macam he gets cold, he gets withdraws his affection, dia tak stop sayang kat you. So that is what I said. The love tu is just a tool for him to control you, like a fishing rod, just control you. Macam, like, tune, macam kejap ada, kejap tak ada, tarik, just to play. You go fishing, macam tarik lepas, kan? So he withdraws his affection, then bagi balik sikit. Alright? So supaya you macam, you rasa, this is okay, tarik balik. That's how you do with fish, right? But not with your wife. Don't do that. Okay, you can do that with fish that you're fishing. Alright, so lepas, tarik balik, let go, tarik balik. Can just you main joran lah, orang cakap. Okay, so next checklist on the checklist is he guilt trips you. Macam, salah you. Memang he membuat you rasa bersalah about everything, and buat you, just make you feel guilty about everything. And dah dia menyalahkan you satu, that's one approach that makes you feel guilty. Itulah kan, you buat macam-macam, of course lah I menghilangkan diri sebulan, kan. You cakap macam tu, you cakap you nak cakap pasal kahwin, when I'm not ready, so I menghilangkan diri lah. So it's your fault, kan. So bengang lah. Bengang, this is not laughing, this is exasperation. Bengang, memang bengang kalau siapa-siapa in this form of relationship. Okay, and just to make it clear, he also isolates you from your family and friend. I've mentioned this briefly just now. He controls the reality around you. Macam, don't listen to your family and friends, they don't know cinta kita, betapa hebatnya cinta kita ni, kenapa you cakap orang yang dengkikan cinta kita ini, kan. And Lepas tu, you dengan I, kita boleh renangi lautan api, and apa jadah, kan, hati kita adalah satu. Janganlah kita dengari bisikan-bisikan orang yang dengki kita ni. So he's basically trying to isolate you and him sahaja to control you, right? And remember, the key here is control, and dominate. Control, dominate through leverage. Leverage is through his words, putting you in a cocoon, so to speak, in a bubble, and your family, dah pisahkan you. Don't listen to them. Okay, your friends, don't listen to them. They are worried about you. Okay, they worry about you, and they know that you're in an abusive relationship. But no, no, this is not abusive relationship. I love you. I love you like crazy. Can I love you like crazy, even more than I could say. All right. So, or another checklist is he uses money to control you. Usually it is a case when he has more money than you, and you tak ada kerja, and you are financially in a disadvantage, and he could use this against you. Kan, alah, you nak lari mana, you tak ada duit, kan. You nak lari mana, you tak ada duit, and where are you going? So that's why I personally believe a woman should have her own income or some sort of uh, um, safety net basket. Uh, it empowers you to have your own income, and at the same time, uh, it is your money is your money. And if you want to help your husband with it, great. If not, it's up to you. But you have the strength of economy not to be controlled or abused. Kan, kalau you nak cabut, then you can cabut. You want to leave the relationship, you don't depend on this emotionally abusive person. Okay? All right? So, think very, very wisely if you want to quit your job for a man. You've studied so far, so much, so tinggi. It's up to you. It's your choice. But, to have your own financial standing, that is your own empowerment. Very important. Betul tak? Ada ke Khadijah radhiyallahu anha, isteri Rasulullah, berhenti menjadi peniaga? Tak. She continues. Kan? Okay, boleh? Right. So, in fact, isteri Rasulullah SAW, Khadijah radhiyallahu anha, still continues to be his business partner. Can? Yeah. Follow that model. Follow that model. Yeah, follow that model. Mother of the Ummah. Mother of the Ummah. That's follow that model lah, senang cerita kan. Study about the strength, the empowered wife of Rasulullah SAW, the mother of the Ummah. Follow her model. That is the ideal one. All right. So, also, he wants to control you, and he's always trying to control you, text you, and message you. You buat apa, dengan siapa, tengah buat apa, makan apa, kan? Just wants to know your whereabouts. Wants to know that you are still within his control. Reassure you that he is there watching, and remind you that he owns you. It's like zaman dulu, zaman crazy ex-girlfriend dulu. It's like, sikit message. I still have the old phone. Like, sikit WhatsApp. Sikit SMS. Sikit SMS. Can you believe this thing is older than my kids? Sikit message. There's this one relationship I was in. Pukul 3-4 pagi, try to call me. And aku nak bangun tahajud. Pukul 3 pagi. Tengok 18 missed calls. I saw that, and instantly I realized, nah, this is crazy. I gotta get out. 18 missed calls. It's not an emergency. She just wants to talk because she's lonely. Because she wants to know what I'm doing. What am I doing at 3 o'clock? I'm sleeping. Okay? Sleeping, bangun 3-4 pagi nak bangun tahajud, like 18 missed call. Pahal biar betul Minah ni. Kan, it's like, this phone I keep it around as a reminder that I dulu jahil dating. So now insyaAllah I want to share this is a reminder that don't do these crappy mistakes again. All right. I want to share with you. It's like, if I could unlock this phone or recharge, oh my God, that will be scary. Reading the old messages, it's like, bodohnya aku, bodohnya aku. And then, like, I better reset this phone. Don't want my wife to read it. And yeah, he wants to control you, wants to know where you are because he's insecure. When he doesn't know, he's insecure. He wants to make sure he has his leverage and control, his whip of control. He's still holding the whip of control. Remind you that he's still controlling you, that he owns you. And like what this girl tried to do to me lah. Saya tanya, hal ku 3 pagi, 18 miss call, ngok ke apa? Like, aku nak kerja esok kan. Tak ada benda lain ke? Kan? Kau tak kerja ke esok kan? So, and just my brain talking to myself. Like, and then I realized there's something wrong with this. There's something wrong. Red flag, red flag. Tapi sebab tengah angau tak perasan kan. Tengah angau you lose objectivity. Tengah angau you ignore red flags and you just macam, oh no, this is just fine. She's the one. That's what I thought. Sebab jahil, tak ada ilmu. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, it was exhausting. Man, just thinking about that past makes me macam, what a waste of time. I wasted my youth. Kan? I mean, if you recall your exes, you're probably thinking it's like, hey, I wasted my youth on that idiot. Lebih kurang macam tu lah. So, sorry for being so harsh, but I know that's what you're thinking, right? That's pretty much what you're thinking. So, because when we tengah angau, we lie to ourselves. Tahu tak? We just lie to ourselves. We just ignore it. We tell ourselves lies that, no one else will want us like this. No one else will, look at me or think of me and treat me like this. And also at the same time, treat me with crazy messages at 3 o'clock in the morning. 18 missed calls at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, for no reason. Just because they want to keep you in their control. Or they're just insecure. Insecure people are so exhausting. Don't go for insecure people. Please. They're so dramatic. They're so needy and desperate. They will try to control you in any way they can. Okay? All right. So, what's worse is another checklist of emotional abuse. He threatens to commit suicide if you leave. That same as girlfriend I had yang message me 18 kali in the morning tu kan. She said her ex-boyfriend got himself in an accident on purpose just so she would visit him at the hospital to get her attention. And then when she told me that, I was like, like, you attract this drama, you like to attract this drama. Your ex-boyfriend attract this drama. Damn it, am I dramatic that I attract your drama into my life? Crap, I don't want to be like that. It's exhausting. Because, okay, drama attracts drama, okay? I believe that. Like attracts like. So, am I attracting drama into my life by being with her? Again, I don't want drama. But fortunately, I had a moment of clarity and moment of objectivity. Her ex-boyfriend pun drama gila macam tu. Macam cerita Hindustan kan. Oh, you tak nak kat I, kya hai, whatever. You tak nak kat I bunuh diri. Macam tu. So that was her ex-boyfriend. And then she pun visited him at the hospital. And blah, 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 to her ex-boyfriend. It's like, You attract drama. Am I drama? Crap. I better cut off this cycle, man. This is an evil cycle. I don't want to be drawn in. I better. I think that I had that realization, tapi masih tengah angau, tak keluar lagi until she was uh, clearly dating someone else in front of me, tayang-tayang lagi. It's like, oh, okay, all right, that's how it is. I was so grateful that she was unfaithful to me. It's like, oh, thank God. Oh, she's dating someone else while she dating me. Clear cut. This is not my fault. Clear cut, okay. And she's like, tayang-tayang depan aku bengang lah kan. Bengang kejap. But it's like, but my friends tell me, Suri, you dodge a bullet. You dodge a bullet, bro. We all can see it. We all can see it. All my friends cakap, you dodge a bullet, bro. So just leave that behind. And then after that, baru my friend Din cakap pasal ta'aruf. And then I was upset with Din. Kenapa kau tak bagi tahu kat aku pasal ta'aruf ni awal-awal? I wasted 10, 12 years of my life. Oh, since I was dating since I was 16, 17 years old, 18, 19 years old. Kan? Dating. Jahil dating. I've been living in jahilness for most of my 20s, all of my 20s, late teens and all of my 20s. Fortunately, dah cross 30, ada kawan baik beritahu what is ta'aruf yang halal. So, you need good friends around you. Okay? So, sharing about exes is so exhausting. But, I'm being transparent with you. I hope my in-laws are not watching. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. If my wife watches, she usually does on occasion, but she doesn't ask. She's smart enough not to ask stupid questions. Okay, kan you don't ask me silly questions, kan? Okay. It's like, and fortunately when I share these things kan, kadang dia message kat I, tak apa share, ini iktibar. See, I married a smart woman. Okay, alright. Tak apa share, ini iktibar. Semoga orang lain dapat iktibar. Tak apa share je. Alright. Sambil I tengah buat ni, see her WhatsApp messages coming in. Tak apa, ni iktibar. Silakan. Teruskan berjuang. What a smart woman I married. Okay, alright. So it's very good to have that kind of support from one spouse yang, okay, this is my mission, this is my cause, I believe in this, my vision is untuk menzahirkan generasi yang soleh dan solehah, yang mendoakan ibu bapa mereka ke jannah dengan menjodohkan mereka dengan ta'aruf yang halal. She sees that vision, she is supportive of it. Okay, go do what you need to do, tell me how I can help. Man, that's a wife. And I'm so fortunate, alhamdulillah. Okay, and okay, so this is the kind of spouse. Tiba puji bini. Yeah, this is, in case my wife is listening. You want a spouse yang supportive, a spouse that understands and listens and supports your dreams and visions and hopes. Because most of my clients I know studied sampai masters and doctorate, and you enjoy your job, your occupation. That's why you study tinggi-tinggi, because you enjoy your job. Bukan sebab nak orang lain puji, kan? Because you enjoy it. That's why you can study that far. And find a spouse yang supportive of your intelligence, supportive of your goals, dreams, and aspiration, and your career. It's very important. Okay, supportive. He may not understand exactly what you're doing, kan? But he supports you emotionally and financially, inshallah, supports you on what you're doing. Okay? All right. So, okay. Any questions? You can WhatsApp me. I will answer it, inshallah. And oh my God, there's a few more checklists I need to go through. Kita sambung another night, inshallah, tomorrow night, inshallah. Okay. So if you are in this relationship, get out. Get out. It's not good for you. It's really, really unhealthy. It's exhausting. If you're in a relationship, get out. If you've already this no longer in this relationship, at least now you realize that you were in an emotionally abusive relationship, and now that you're aware what are the red flags, what is emotional abuse, you should avoid. Macam driving, pothole lubang kat jalan tu kat mana kan, you learn to avoid it. You tahu jalan tu jam kat mana, you learn to avoid it. This is your GPS. I'm sharing you roadmaps. Okay, so first and foremost, the key to all of this is your relationship with Allah. Sikit-sikit cakap pasal Tuhan kan, sikit-sikit pasal Tuhan. Yelah kan? Your relationship with Allah, that will grow your love for yourself, that will grow your love, your respect for yourself, that is your direction, and that will show you the path, give you the clarity of where your relationship is going, how it should go. How it should go is basically on cara yang Allah suka, kan? Jangan buat cara yang Allah tak suka. So kalau buat cara yang Allah tak suka, you end up in emotional abuse. You buat cara yang Allah suka, and you meet a guy yang juga berjumpa dengan you dengan cara yang Allah suka. That's it. Sounds easy? Okay. But ada cara-cara dia, kan? I can make it easier insyaAllah. Because from experience, dalam Islam memang dah ada cara-cara tata tertib macam mana nak bertaaruf dengan halal. Yes, Islam is very serious, very very simplifies and beautifies our life. Kan, dah ada fiqh-fiqhnya untuk bertaaruf. And I'm sharing with you from Quran Sunnah, khusus fiqh perkahwinan I've attended, and as a matchmaker, and klien-klien dah successfully I've coached them and help them get married sampai dah beranak. I coach them sampai berjumpa lah, kan. I tak sarungkan cincin, that'll be weird. Itu kerja you. Okay, kerja suami you. Okay, itu sarungkan cincin. I coach sampai dia berjumpa bertaaruf dengan halal. Okay, after that, korang pandai-pandai jumpa family sama sendiri, kan. So, takkan aku nak sarung cincin ke orang kot. It's so weird. And so I'm sharing, that is the basis of ta'aruf yang halal. Allah first. Jantan, perempuan secondary. Allah first, then Rasulullah SAW, and then your mother, then your mother, and then your mother, and then your father. Okay, kalau you rasa stuck in your relationship, serve this first. Allah first, Rasulullah SAW, your mother, then your father. Then love yourself. Then baru lelaki, maybe. Alright? So that is the key thing of this structure, kan? Bahagiakan mak bapak, that is the key to your happiness. That's the key to Jannah. The biggest key to Jannah is bahagiakan mak bapak. Tu tak, kan? Perhaps kenapa jodoh lambat adalah maybe there are a few things yang your parents not happy with you, kan? Or tak cukup bahagia. Minta maaf kat mak bapak. Tanya mana kesilapan you selama ni. Minta dia legakan hati, bahagiakan hati mak bapak. I'm not saying you, I'm saying your sister, okay? Bahagiakan, buat cara Allah suka, ikut cara Rasulullah SAW, bahagiakan mak bapak. And bila kita bahagiakan mak bapak ni, lagi Allah lembutkan hati mak bapak, Allah lembutkan hati kita, dan Allah insyaAllah lembutkan hati bakal calon suami you, kan? Sebab siapakah pemilik hati? Not you. You jaga amanah je. Pemilik hati adalah Allah. Allah yang jaga, Allah yang punya. So minta Allah lembutkan. Macam mana lembutkan? Jaga mak bapak. Alright? Okay, so there's several more checklists I nak share. Red flags, and These are red flags in the guy. These are red flags in the other person. He guilt trips you, blah, 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 blah. How it makes you feel and the dangers. Okay. But there are also possible red flags, possibly in you, not you, your sister. Your sister has her own red flags. She attracts drama. She attracts people's husband. She attracts guys who are a hot mess. Okay. So, I think kita share tu malam episode. InsyaAllah. So, kita ni sebenarnya magnet of people around us are magnet of who we are. Betul tak? I mean, we are the magnet of basically people around us. Basically, the people we attract is a reflection of ourselves. Betul tak? Yeah. People we attract is a reflection of ourselves. Like a magnet. And so maybe it's us. Because like I mentioned just now, I mengaku like maybe I'm a magnet for a dramatic woman macam ni kan. It's like, maybe it's me. I took the accountability, I took responsibility. Maybe it's me. Maybe there's something wrong with the way this relationship is because of me. Maybe I'm attracting this to happen. So daring to be vulnerable, daring to admit my mistake, as in daring to acknowledge that maybe it's me, maybe it's my fault that I attracted so and so into my life. Maybe it's my fault. Since I believe that since I can take accountability, those who take accountability takes power to over your own life. Those who blames gives away power. Understand? You with me? Those who takes responsibility takes power to control your life. Those who gives blames and blames other people gives away power and let them control over your life. So it's important to take accountability. Okie dokie. Alright, cool. Alright, so I hope you benefited. I hope you are not going through an emotionally abusive relationship. If you have, always please talk to me. My number is down here. Okay, my number is down here. I will try to assist you, insyaAllah, as much as possible. Tapi tindakan is up to you. Remember that I cannot break up for you. All right, if you're in a horrible relationship, I cannot break up for you. You have to take the step. I can only coach you through it and support you through it emotionally and tactically and strategically. Okay. Okay, boleh? Alright, so this is my number. Alright, so homework is the same. Sebab ramai lagi tak buat homework. I know this is heavy. I know this is emotionally charged homework. But disclaimer, kalau you tak sanggup buat, tak berani buat, it brings out horrible memories, don't do it. If it's good catharsis untuk meluahkan perasaan so you feel better, then it's good for you. Right? So, okay, maybe that's why just very few people yang hantar homework. Okay, maybe somehow I know some are easy. Easy homework are like, send me songs that inspire you, that helps you get out of breakout. From breakups. Send me the songs, your favorite songs. Tengah cakap pun you duk hantar. Like, duk masuk, duk tengok WhatsApp. Ding, 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 ding. It's like, wah, laju ya hantar YouTube link kan. Your favorite song. Tapi when soalan berat macam ni, I know it takes time for you to reflect. It takes you too much time, maybe. So, I buat homework ni, I ask for this homework. It's not for me. It's more work for me though. But it's for you to have clarity, for you to catharsis, for you to luahkan perasaan, feel better, have clarity. Okay? Alrighty. So, I know my kids are about to knock on the door to change diaper. My kids, yeah. This is the youngest one. Okay, so this is your homework. WhatsApp to me. And biasanya adat kita sebelum kita undur diri and jumpa malam esok insya-Allah. And juga doakan saya panjang umur untuk berkongsi lagi dan panjangkan ilmu kan to you supaya you mengelakkan benda-benda mengarut ni dan cuba melorongkan you ke jalan yang baik, insyaAllah. Okay, boleh doakan tu sekali Coach Zuhri, supaya Coach Zuhri tambah sihat. No, memang dah sihat ni. Okay, tambah sihat dan panjang umur untuk panjangkan ilmu, kan. Alright, so dan ini doa untuk you. Doa ni untuk you, not for me. Sebab cukup lah seorang have a good wife, alhamdulillah. Cukup. This is doa ni for you, kan. This doa is for you. This doa I learn from Ustazah Asma Harun, di mana you doa untuk kebahagiaan ibu bapa you, kan. You nak bahagiakan mak bapak you, dan you bukan minta, ya Allah minta aku suami yang handsome, kaya, berjaya. That's pretty empty. That's empty. It's pretty shallow, really. Not wrong, but it does not have the spiritual value. Handsome, kaya, berjaya. Okay, fine, good if you want that. May you have what you want, but this is a spiritual level punya doa. So you nak the bigger picture, which is to please Allah and to please your parents. Okay, so okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Please doa dan aminkan sama sendiri. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, aku minta pasangan yang menjadi menantu yang baik pada ibu bapaku, yang disayangimu untuk mendapat keredaan-Mu, berganding bahu bersama ke jannah-Mu, ya Allah. Amin. Type amin. Type amin. Alright. Okay. Alright, so cool. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow night. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tata titi tudu. Oh, cinta diri, cinta mari, lupa moto. Okay, bye. Going off air.